Hey, good day, good day, good day, good day. How everybody doing today on this wonderful Wednesday? Hopefully everybody's having a wonderful Wednesday. And like I said, you count your blessing, you're alive, you're well, you're free. You know, we waiting for the result or see what happened, who's going to be the next president for the next 4 years. You know, everybody, what you got to do, keep faith, keep your finger crossed or whatever. Listen, my name is BRIAN GLAZE GIBBS. This is my story. Beyond Lucky, the BRIAN GLAZE GIBBS story. A true story of change and redemption. You know what? I'm going to start off with this. Let he or she without sin cast the first stone. Okay? I'm going to let that sink in. Let he or she, you know what I'm saying, without sin cast the first stone. Guess what? Am I perfect? No, I am not perfect. But once again, I am not the same person I was back in the days. You know, here it is. Okay, look at this. Look at my story or whatever. My story is my ministry, and how do I use it to get these kids to stop making that multi-billion-dollar prison system their permanent address? You know, here it is. I'm getting emails. I'm getting text mail. I'm getting DMs about these clowns trying to attack me. Okay? Right now, like I said, that's why I call them clowns. Because a lot of times, guess what? It doesn't matter. You know, you got people come at you a certain way because guess what? Anybody can say what they want to say when they behind a computer, they're on a phone, but they face to face. Look at me in my eyes. Guess what? Trust me. They won't come to my face and tell me anything. I bet my life on it. Trust me. But anyway, getting back to these individual or whatever, anybody know my story, know I made a deal. I sat down with the United States government. BRIAN GLAZE made a deal. You heard it on Vlad TV. If you got the book, let's read the book. Let's read in the back cover of the book. Okay, time stopped. I heard nothing but felt the record. Forced my hand to jerk back. I watched the bullet and sensed it travel through her head, and then the sound as it exit made everything crystal clear. I must have closed my eye. You know what I'm saying? Because I never saw any blood, as her head didn't seem to budge. It was so real. Then, being so close, the matter from her brain, head and skull splattered onto my face. I can recall not thinking, taking my tongue, licking the blood from my face, and using the sleeve of my hoodie to wipe off the rest. At that moment, I realized I crossed over to the dark side. You know what? Yeah, years ago, I was a sick individual. You know what? Like I told you right now, I was a sick individual. Was it worth it? No. I got plenty of things that I regret. That's why I'm using this platform as the people platform, as the people channel to get people to understand, get help. You know what I'm saying? We don't want no more BRIAN GLAZE GIBBS. We don't want no more kingpin. We don't want no more killers. We don't want no more black on black crime. That's what my story is all about, okay? Glaze, suspected of a rookie cop that erased the country and started police drug raid and investigation throughout America. Tells the real facts behind the killing of Everett Burns. Beyond Lucky is a story of extraordinary violence, brutality, and redemption. Crack, money, murder, and BRIAN GLAZE GIBBS became synonymous to local and federal law enforcement agency. Okay? Brian admit he was guided by distorted logic and the peer pressure of the inner city and the desire to be fly. Shaking, money making, and styling. From the bloody street of New York to being singled out by the one, you know what I'm saying right now, Vice President Joe Biden in 1996 at the Senate subcommittee investigating the effectiveness of witness protection program. During that hearing, the U.S. government admitted it had given a deal, believing he was responsible for 50 murders, and he allowed to keep $35 million from his trade as a drug lord. Glaze described in great detail how, despite being raised by a loving mother and being a church-going child, he became a major drug lord. Okay, he started out as an enforcer for one of the most notorious drug lords and eventually became so bloodthirsty that his mentor and accomplice had to restrain him. What made Brian's story so special is that the individuals such as Leslie Caldwell, Assistant Attorney General, who fought to get him into witness protection program after Glaze confessed to multiple murders and attempt murder and drug trafficking. Beyond Lucky, how does a man like BRIAN GLAZE GIBBS roll the dice and escape a death sentence or multiple life sentence and survive the New York City drug war that resulted in hundreds of people being killed, too many of them by him? Yet he has been described as a murderer with a big heart and endless charisma. After serving only 8 years and 8 months for his crime, he was given a new identity unbeknownst to his neighbor. He is now a murderer in the mist, okay? It's easy for Brian to say he had changed, been redeemed, but to have it confirmed by key individuals who he's still in contact with, such as Joe Ponzi, you know what I'm saying, the New York State District Attorney Officer, and Leslie Caldwell, the U.S. Attorney, okay, who originally was Glaze's nemesis, fought to get him one more chance at life. Glaze, when asked, why was he so fortunate, he responded, well, I wonder why myself. But I'm not one to second guess God. Brian Glaze Gibbs is the blueprint for every drug lord that grew up in New York City, a story any wannabe criminal drug dealer should read about before hitting the street, wanting to make $40,000 a day. Hey folks, listen, get the book. I speak about the good. I speak about the bad. I speak about the ugly. And you know what? Like I told you right now, I was once the problem. Now I'm seeking to be part of the solution. How do we stop folks from getting out there committing criminal acts? How do we stop folks from killing one another? How do we stop? Like you say to me, I cooperate. I made a deal. But guess what? Not one person gonna come along and say, Glaze testified against me. Glaze went to the grand jury on me. It didn't happen. Yes, I don't give a damn what paperwork say or whatever. Here it is right now, was when they came to me and asked me about different shit, know that I know about it. I wasn't there. So guess what? If we had conversation about that, yes, they're going to talk about it. So it's in the paperwork, but yet and still, I never had any criminal activity with these individuals. Otherwise, they would have been indicted. Otherwise, they'd have been right there. Even I'm talking about another individual, you know what I'm saying, Derek Hamilton Bush or whatever. This dude is a professional, coward. And why I say coward, the bootleg jailhouse lawyer, what he do, he manipulated people. And like he say, you want to put up paperwork too, allow that other clown, but we was face to face, brother, I see you, man. You know, like I say, and I'm praying for you, man, because you do not look healthy at all, man. The bottom line is right now, man, go to the doctor, man. You got a little bread, go to the doctor, get a checkup, man. Change your diet, change your eating habits, start working out, man. The bottom lines look like right now you about to tilt over, man. Health is wealth, man. But anyway, like you say, that I am a rat, I'm a snitch or whatever. Bro, you was down with me with the Artel Benson murder. Did you get indicted? I'm the only one who was charged with Amar murder. Despite you motivating and manipulating me to hit Amar. The key is I could have got the cooperation evidence to get you indicted, but you was never indicted on that. Help me to understand why. Tell me, jailhouse lawyer, help me to understand. What went wrong? What was the situation? What was the scenario? You want to get on and say, oh, put up paperwork? I don't give a damn about no damn paperwork. Right now, I'm free. Look at me. You know what I'm saying? Period. Everybody talking all that stuff about me. Why they just don't let me live? They say I'm crazy. I really don't care. That's my prerogative. They say I'm telling, but I don't give a damn. I wasn't spending the rest of my life in jail. So listen, guys. Listen, boys and girls. Don't get caught up into this. Don't get caught up into this make-believe world. Even right now with this social media can be a blessing and social media can be a curse. And when you look at other individuals that basically right now hide behind this, guess what? To me, I am who I am. You know what I'm saying? Anybody know me, I wear my emotion on my sleeve. I am not the same, but yet and still regardless what? Here it is, nobody gonna ever come to me and say I was a coward. Nobody gonna ever say, like, I watch certain individuals like Mr. Hamilton, Bush. Guess what, bro? You let your dad get killed. And you was right there with these guys. You was upstate with life with the guys that murdered your dad. What did you do, man? I understand right now is, back then that song from Hammer was out. Din, can't touch it. Din, can't touch it. You was there with Baby Sam, Johnny Ray, Sean Pooh Amar, Victor Breland, man. All you had to do is this, man. Reach out and touch Baby Sam, Amar, even Johnny Ray and Victor. You know what I'm saying? To make it right. That's what you had to do. Reach out and touch. Those guys kill your beloved dad. Who you looking up to? People can call me a snitch. People can call me a rat. But they will never call me a coward. Another thing. You let Damian World Hardy murder your brother. You knew that. But yet and still, Damian World Hardy is supposed to be your son. You and your brother's son, they look up to your guys. Man, they look up to your guys. That's how they pay you back. You know what I'm saying? By killing your brother. And the bottom line, what happened? What did you do? You lost 2 family members on your watch, man. But you the jailhouse lawyer, you the gangster. Like I said, you was with these guys that killed your beloved father. But you don't have the balls, man. Anybody can hide behind a camera, man. The bottom line is the difference between me back then or whatever is this, man. Nobody what I'm saying? Nobody would have done anything to my family, and guess what? Got away with that. I don't give a damn. Yeah, I would have spent life in jail for that. I would have got the death penalty for that. Because right now, because I love my family. Worst come to worst, my family come first, man. So regardless, like I say, anybody that want any, like I say right now, thing to know about me, my life is an open book, man. My life is an open book. I'm going to talk about the good. I'm going to talk about the bad. I'm going to talk about the ugly. I'm not running from nothing. So these clowns, you know what I'm saying, with their little bootleg social media, think they doing something, man. I'm going to tell you something like this, man. You ain't really doing nothing. Nothing. You ain't really doing nothing. And only thing I'm trying to tell you right now, man, listen. Hey, you might be the clown, but I'm homie. Homie don't, boom, play that, man. So all that slick stuff y'all guys want to do, y'all want to come for me? Listen, man, here it is right now. Let's come. But let's get away from the negativity. How do we join forces? Okay? How do we put away our differences and focus on something positive, man? Focus on something positive. How do we get the community back together? How do we get crime, you know what I'm saying right now, eliminated, man? How do we coach, counsel, and train and teach these kids right from wrong? So guess what? They don't have to be in the street, man. They can be doing something the right way. They can build for their future, go to school, get trade, get their degrees. How do we do that, man? But no, all y'all clowns, all you Mr. Lawyer, all y'all want to do is get on the blog and talk trash. What's the message behind that? I'm talking about right now. What is the real message behind that? To me, like I said right now, my story is an open book. It's been out there for what, 5 years? It's been out there for 5 years. So it's nothing in here. I'm not hiding this. The bottom line, yeah, did I witness witness protection program? Guess what? Who the hell gonna get BRIAN GLAZE GIBBS a job? Another opportunity. Look at my background. Huh? You kidding me? Give me a break. So the difference is right now is, listen, I took advantage of an opportunity. Once again, like I said right now, I knew plenty of stuff about a lot of people. What happened? Nothing. Why? Because automatically right now is, man, it's not how you play the game, it's how you win the game. Guess what, guys? Mr. Clown, Mr. Hamilton, I don't play checker. I play chess. And right now, the only thing I know how to do is win, man. You know what? I'm a big time sore loser. I hate to lose at anything. So once again, like I said, if you want to join me and help change all this stuff around, hey, the invitation is there. But don't come at me like that, man. Just like right now is God, hey, we don't know what the future holds. Just like right now, we in the camera, we doing these blogging stuff, we sending out messages, but send out the right message. Send out positive message. Try to get people in, opposed to out, man. Look at this, man. My story is the true story of my life, man. You know what I'm saying? Regardless. And just like I sit back, I think about different things. And, you know, right now, like a lot of times, I don't stumble upon y'all guys' stuff when y'all want to talk trash about me. And like I say right now, the clown, are you mad? Because once again, how many times you try to get me on your platform? How many times you wanted me to do certain things with you? You go and advertise. We had an agreement on the table about me doing a Baby Sam story with you or whatever. You go advertise it. Oh, man, I might drop it tonight. I should drop it right now. How can you drop something you didn't even have? So that's what I'm trying to tell you right now, the integrity. You try to act like you're more important than what you are. And right now is, listen, man, all due respect, man, yeah, I dealt with Infomine. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because he's respectful. He was, you know, right now is, guess what? Everything I want him to do, he did. And he did a heck of a job. So to me, when you reach out to me, yo, Glaze, I want you to be on my platform. Be on your platform for what, man? To me right now is you full of, you know, hey, look, crap. That's my personal opinion, whatever. And we all entitled to that, man. But once again, if I did anything to offend you, man, it was an intention, but I don't deal with people. My circles are small, man. Why? Because once again, like I say, I'm BRIAN GLAZE GIBBS. I change. And I'm not trying to go backwards. And I know me dealing with a person like you, I'll be going backwards or whatever. So once again, people, listen. Hey, if you want to know anything about BRIAN GLAZE GIBBS, you know what? Guess what? Get your signed copy. Beyond Lucky, the BRIAN GLAZE GIBBS story, a true story of change and redemption. If I can change, anybody can change. Email me, briangibbs1201@yahoo.com. Get your merchandise, you know what I'm saying, the Beyond Lucky, Crime Doesn't Pay, later for that or whatever. I said I got so many different things, going to be on Leak, going to be on Teespring. Check it out, guys. I got the audio book, Straight from the Street Volume 1, Straight from the Street Volume 2. Wait, listen, like I said before, guess what? The truth should set you free. So regardless what anybody got to say about me, look at me. Thank God, thank God, thank God Almighty. Free at last, and I'm going to stay free. And I'm going to stay sucker free. You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all for joining me. One love.